All year long, you've heard that the Chiefs get more calls for, which are in favor for them, versus against them. Let's get into it. The name of the game is innate biases, right? So the Kansas City Chiefs and the refs, they're not in cahoots whatsoever, no matter what you think. It's just not a reality. But innate biases play a big role in games. If you happen to be, the refs are human. If you happen to like Patrick Mahomes, you may give him more calls, or you may lean more towards him on a crucial moment. It may not be all the calls, but certain calls that that could go either way may go the Chiefs' way. So keep that in mind. Like when the Chiefs played the Houston Texans, there's a roughing the passer call that most people are like, that's not, it's not a roughing the passer call. It's a close call. It could go the Chiefs' way, and or it could not go the Chiefs' way. But the refs gave Patrick Mahomes that call, and they gave it to the Chiefs. The innate bias is the reason why you could give Patrick Mahomes that call. And if you like Patrick Mahomes and you like the Chiefs, it's far easier for you to be like, yeah, that looks like a roughing the passer call. Even though to the general public that may not like Patrick Mahomes or may not be a fan of the Chiefs, they may be like, hey, I don't know about that call. That's rigged. The NFL's rigged. Da-da-da-da-da. They may say something like that, even though that's not the case. Innate biases, it's a subconscious thing. You're not thinking about it. You just kind of do. But it happens that way because you have an affinity for somebody, or you have an affinity for a team. You favor that person, or you favor that team. And the Super Bowl is going to go pretty much the same way. And the only way really for you to beat the Chiefs at the point that they're at in the Chiefs' career, and Patrick Mahomes at the point they're at, is for you to blatantly just destroy them. Shut them out or beat them by a big score. If you don't do that and it's a close game, most refs have an affinity for Patrick Mahomes. They may not get all the calls, but they'll get some crucial calls. And those crucial calls will determine the game. They'll determine the outcome of the game. So innate biases they play a big factor in games. If a ref likes a team, a ref likes a player, a ref likes a coach, in crucial moments, they may most likely lean more towards that player, that coach. So I believe that's why the Chiefs win more than they lose, especially in close games. Because if it's a questionable call, you give it to the person you like. If it's a questionable situation, you lean more towards the person you like versus the person you don't like. The person you don't like, you may be like, I don't care less. So the Chiefs, just like the Patriots dynasty, the Patriots got crucial calls. They don't get all the calls, but they get crucial calls in like tight moments where you're like, hey, the game's close. It's a 3-point swing. We need to do something to win this. The team that's coming up, they may make a mistake or they may not make a mistake. But if there's a call to be had to stop them, to stall them, the refs may make that call against the team that's coming and make it in favor of the Chiefs, so that way they can continue to do what they do. And the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes going against Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes is the ref's favorite. And if it's a tight game, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs may take it and run with it. So keep that in mind come Sunday, tomorrow. Innate bias is a big deal in this game. Very big. And refs are human. So if there's a tight call, if there's a close call, the Chiefs may get it. And the Eagles may be SOL. For more content like this, like, follow, and share. My name is Amadou the Great. See you later.